That is the thing, right? Again, like there is a universal pressure structure in this game, and it once everyone knows enough about how offense and defense works, you know what I mean? It comes down to delay teching and at a higher level fuzzy mashing too, like earlier to like actually beat the gaps, but it comes down to beating delay teching because throw is both very strong in this game, but throw teching is also very strong in this game. But there is no safe universal way to throw tech. Teching with the throw button is vulnerable to shimmies. Teching with the strike button is vulnerable to delay close H. Just like that very basic rock, paper, scissors mix is very good for the offensive player. Like if you close L into just thing, your offense is consisting of, you know, plus button into either another plus button, staggered pressure, or into a throw bait. That should be where you start on every character. And then you go, all right, but where do my character's unique options fit into this, right? Ag on screen here is a great example, right? If I want to throw bait, I don't run up and backdash. I run up and then J2 to H like that, right? That's one of the best throw baits in the entire game. All right, folks, we are back for more Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising action for you here. Let me turn this Eustace theme a little bit here. It does go hard. It's also a little bit bombastic. But yeah, we're here with more replay review. Hello. We have pressure and defense help. Submitted by Ash here. Hey, guys, we're almost at the patch. Look at that, August 18th. We might get to the Versucha patch before the Call patch drops. Thoughts? That'd be pretty cool. We might only be one entire patch cycle behind instead of two. I mean, that'd be pretty nice. But yeah, so been really struggling to understand pressure, defense, and just being able to open someone up. When I'm against a more patient player, I just don't know what to do at all. I've been relying on knowledge checks and gimmicks with Eustace a lot. I just don't understand it that well. If anyone could give me some advice and critiques on my gameplay, that'd be really nice. Okay, yeah. So this is, how long is this? This is 14 minutes long. Sure. Pre-patch Nier? No. Yep. So this will be interesting, right? Because, again, Eustace is definitely the case for me, right? Eustace being as rare as he is means that oftentimes you can knowledge check people a lot, especially at lower levels, right? So when you finally when you get to the point where people like actually know what your character does, it can be a little bit frustrating. But we'll see here. We'll see. Again, this is a replay from August 18th. It's like October 14th for me, and probably like, you know, October like 30th for YouTube or the VOD watchers anyway. So if you wanna not be so far behind, make sure to come by and watch the stream. But yeah, as always, with the start of every single one of these replay reviews, what we're doing is we're gonna say every time you get hit, every time you pause, or sorry, every time you get hit, every time you lose your turn, are good places to pause and try and figure out what happened to you and why that happened. At the end of the day, if you never get hit and you lose your turn, you will win. Right, so, though, minimizing those occurrences is the best. And then also, we talk about aggressors and defenders in these matchups a lot. Again, it's sort of a basic layer 1 way to look at the matchup and try and figure it out. Eustace, we talked about this in the last replay review too, but Eustace is kind of a weirdo and kind of like Uno in the sense they can kind of do everything, right? They can kind of zone, they can rush down, they can mid-range to an extent, right? But against a character like Narm, especially pre-patch, still post-patch, where Setsuna was really bad far away, right? Definitely Eustace could he could do pretty well just like keeping Narm away from him here. Narm has some neutral skips that cost her 50 meter, but none of them are safe, right? Like you flip is a great way to die. And you Setsuna, or no, you Transient, sorry, pre-patch is also a great way to die a lot of the time. So you know, playing a more defensive style as Eustace in this matchup doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. You can play offensive. It's not that it's not that Eustace can't do it. I'm just saying there is a distinct advantage to Eustace. I'm for real about to crash out trying to get Percy to master because I keep running into the Fairy and Matera, so I'm gonna hide here for a bit. Sounds good, Faith. But yeah, you can play aggressive. It's fine. But Eustace has a distinct advantage over Narm at full screen that she doesn't have. She can fight you up close. She can't do basically anything at all from full screen, except some very risky neutral skips, right? So, while playing aggressive is not a bad thing, I would say you could probably get some mileage from at least like switching gears sometimes, maybe going more defensive sometimes. Okay, nice. Abare close H somehow worked out. I mean, off to a great start in the round so far. Yeah, so this is a big thing, right, in general. When Narm has 50 meter, you don't anti-air her, basically. You kind of have to, I mean, it's a mind game, right? But for the most part, especially as layer 1, you don't anti-air Narm with 50 meter unless you see you flip, because you can very easily bait it I mean, this far L, I'm not sure if that was intended to be an anti-air or what, but you want to wait for you flip, react, and then do this. Otherwise, bad things happen to you. Okay, sure. Solid interrupt. This Eustace theme, by the way, goddamn. I haven't gone this deep into this in a while. Okay, again, you're playing an aggro Eustace, sure. It was meant to be an anti-air? Okay, yeah, but again, like, you want to wait. You don't anti-air Narm until you see you flip. Outside of, again, some, like, second layer mind game stuff. Whoa. Okay. See, isn't she plus off this? Is that not... Yeah, okay, that's... Okay, I mean, this is not a good idea, but it did work, right? She is plus there. She just tried to throw you right away, it looks like. Yeah, we'll try to throw you, which obviously you have post-block stun throw-in vuln there. So it didn't work. But yeah, don't mash on that. She's plus 2? Yeah, that... I mean, it worked, but it doesn't mean it's a good thing. Fine. What's going on, Azur? I'm all for it. Keep doing it. You know, I'm not all for it. Don't keep doing it. Sure, yeah, combo off the red nade. This hits her, right? Oh, not quite. Okay, okay. Oh, did I not loop the Eustace theme? I thought I did. Oh, I know what's happening. Oh, wait, I didn't. Oh, oopsie. Okay, well, now here we are again. Sorry, I looked away for a second. I was like, why'd the Eustace theme stop? I want more Eustace in my life. What happened here? How'd you end up in the corner? Oh, you got Eustace in it. Okay, gotcha. Owie. Sure. Oh, okay. Yes, you just whiffed your throw. You expecting a throw, I guess. You like delay tech or something and got blown up for it, unfortunately. That's fine. Ow. I mean, you are on chip here. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice DP anti-air. Well done. It was a tough spot, right? You, like, once you get on chip, you can always be like, oh, I could have done X and Y and Z, but like realistically, getting on chip is like death sentence. The odds of you winning a round once you're there, it's gonna be very low. So the idea is always to avoid that situation in the first place, right? Okay. Whoa, I mean, there was no Magnum Hollow there, right? I mean, you're minus here. You just like guessed they didn't know, I guess. I mean, you got away with it because they matched the far end, but again, you're matching on plus frames and on your own minus frames a little bit here. Not so sure about that. Okay, good. 6XM, yep, the nasty. I see you. Bit of a combo drop there. Probably could have killed, I think, but I'm not Eustace expert. This is like some Raging Strike, Raging Chain nonsense, though. Might have done it. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice pick up by the Narm. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's quite well done off that TK flip. You're alive, I think. Huh? No, I lied to you. I lied to you. You're very dead. My bad. I already got Voss to master. Indeed, yeah. Quite dead? Not quite. I think it was close. I think it was close. I do think it was pretty close. But yeah, they are, in fact, dead as hell. Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm not going to say it's like why you lost. But I'd say in general, playing that matchup, you're a little too aggressive against Narm. You want to move, you want to play in whatever spacing is most advantageous for you and least advantageous for your opponents. Who's next? Eustace. Someone got 500k channel points and got us there. What the hell? You're right. Yeah, auto? Wait, auto on Nier. What the heck? Okay, so I mean, new matchup, new me. This is pre-patch Nier. Honestly, like, how to play this matchup is almost not even relevant anymore because Nier is a completely different character, but yeah, auto is playing Nier, apparently. We're going to focus more on your offense and defense for this, I guess. That's what you were asking about originally, right? Yeah, pressure and defense help. So we'll focus more on that than the actual matchup, because again, Nier is basically a different character at this point. Oh, okay, yeah. There's a little bit of impatience, I guess, certainly, right? Just doing the U-gun here. Like, you are even here, but I mean, you kind of just delay and then do it. So far, a little bit of impatience. Let's see if it stays. I'm running his ass out for this. Who got 500k? Unico. Unico got like 7 all-ins in the Wall Brawl and got all of them right. If I was auto on pre-patch Nier, he was playing bottom 1 Abel. He wanted to feel the power of a real character. Okay. I mean, defending against Nier is also basically just, it is very knowledge heavy, right? Because again, the way that Nier runs her offense is different from anyone else, basically. So you do have to be careful about that. Okay. It's kind of like, it's getting like hit stray in the mid-screen here and dying, right? I'm not too sure that I'm like you are just kind of getting outplayed in the neutral, I think. Which makes sense. I mean, Otto, if you don't know, is a very strong player, right? He just doesn't play Nier usually, obviously. But yeah, you're just kind of getting outplayed in the neutral, getting touched, and then of course Nier in the neutral, right? Especially pre-patch, she touches you and does like 80% of your health and you die. So yeah, like that wasn't. I don't really think there was too much to be talked about there. Again, you just kind of got blown up, right? Why do you go to Eustace and not Matera? I don't know. Okay, sure. A little bit too much jumping, maybe, too. The second time you got 2H round start like that. Fine. Okay. Maybe it's not... I guess... So far, one thing I'm seeing, certainly, is like... Okay, there we go. Like, I see a little bit more throw on your pressure here. So I feel like it's a little too... It's been a little bit too safe this whole set to just, like, down back against you. So a little bit more throw. Could definitely be what you need. That shit is punishable on block, I think, right? Minus on hit, punishable on block. It's like -6 or something. Nice kill, good conversion, certainly. Eustace got bombos in the best theme in the game. It's a damn good theme, certainly. Oh, got baited. That's fine. Unfortunate, but, you know, not too much to talk about with that one. Yeah, you can't jump after him like that, but again, you have to be pretty early on the draw to actually get that to work. That's why I like to spot dodge that throw bait from Eustace instead. Okay, get shot with a gun. Understandable. I like the grenade and running after it there. Good. Kind of like a fireball drive rush situation. I enjoy it. Fine. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's called you out there. No fear from Otto. Unfortunately for you. Oh, no. Oh, it's Alice, because you know what? Hold on. Let me. I know what's happening here. I'm going, yeah. I'm gonna turn my ad block back on. Thing be damned. There you go. It keeps playing the ad for some reason. And the ad has copyrighted music. There you go. My ad blocker was having trouble where I was like, you know, it was like skipping the video as well as the ad, which is certainly a little bit unfortunate. Okay, what happened there? I missed a couple of these, interactions, I think, while I was... Yeah, okay, this, yeah, we talked about. He mashed on you on the U-grenade. I remember this much. Bonk. Bonk. Basketball combo. The classic. Right, okay. Nothing really happened. Just like he hit you and then basketball combo your ass and you're almost dead. Understandable. Free patch Nier, truly. One of the things of all time. Okay. I mean, again, you're losing the set, but so far... Maybe besides a little bit of, like, a lack of confidence on your offense, it's mostly just, like, you are just getting, like, outplayed in the neutral, getting touched, and Nier does, you know, your whole health bar when that happens. Good Brave counter. You try using that a lot. Like, you're using your... I guess this is one thing, right? You're using your throw bait move way, way more than you're actually throwing. Which I feel like should not be the case, right? I was talking earlier about this. There's not quite enough throw in your offense for my tastes right now. And you've used that you follow-up out of the Rekka, the throw bait, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like unironically times in the set so far or something. But you've only thrown Nier like once, twice, maybe? That's the ratio there is certainly very off, right? Nier has to fear the throw first before she'll ever, you know, fall for the throw bait. Especially when you're playing someone like Otto, right? Who's not just going to be, like, panicking on defense. Okay, sure. Fine, good chase down. Brave counter's okay. Oh, yeah. Sure thing. But you see, like, Otto's, for example, that's a good example, though, right? Like, why are Otto's shimmies and throw baits working on you, but not vice versa, right? It's because, again, in general, he's made his offense much more threatening. It is much scarier to just, like, sit there. He's using cross-ups. I think he has been throwing you quite a bit. Obviously, death in of itself is definitely the Nier effect here. Death in of itself makes it just a little bit scary to even just exist, right? So, like, you want to get Nier off you as soon as possible because death's a problem. Brave counter isn't even as, like, reliable against her as... So, again, like, Nier is part of this, but again, Otto is in general, he's making his offense much more scary, and for that reason, you are much more prone to getting actually, you know, to getting caught by this, right? Like this right here, he just threw you. You're much more prone to getting caught by these sorts of baits because he's made you scared. You have not done the same to him. Bonk. Yeah, so, again, it's like, a lot of this, there, you know, Is there one more game with Otto? No. Yeah, no offense to Ash necessarily, right? But it's like, it's not, like, saying that Otto is better than you is not an insult, I don't think, right? Otto is better than most people who play this game, right? Otto is one of the best players that we've got, right? So, like, part of this was just you were playing someone better than you with a character that got a lot of reward for being better than you, right? When he would like just get a random 2M because he outspaced you in the neutral, he would get like your entire health bar. So like that's not, again, it's not saying that you're bad. Auto's really good. Even on a character who doesn't play, Nier has a very high reward, especially pre-patch, for fundamentals. So like getting like you know, random 2M hit in the neutral, you get like their whole health bar. But that's not the whole thing, right? Like that's why it's like, you know, yeah, you lost that, but I think primarily your offense was at fault there, partially, in the sense of, again, it boils down to you used the throw bait option out of Rekka about 10 times as much as you actually threw. If anything, it should be the other way around. You have to make them scared of the throw first, and then you go for the throw bait, right? I know this Risotto fellow. I fought him on my boss, I think. Maybe on my Ladiva, he's gotten to master since. I can't wait for Brick to upload this on YouTube just to find, for Faith to find the timestamp of auto playing Nier and go this you. It'll happen, probably. It'll happen. 2 weeks from now when this gets uploaded, make sure you're on the ball, Faith. Okay. I do like the grenade, like, you know, throw grenade, run in. But there's a bit of a gap there that a lot of people have been jumping over and stuff. You gotta find a better way to keep them grounded there or punish them for that jump, possibly. I mean, yeah, this is the opposite of our Narmaya matchup, right? Where, like, yes, you can fight Cag from full screen here, certainly. Eustace has, like, you know, he's got a gun. You certainly can. But I think you have more of an advantage in this matchup up close than at the long range. So I would certainly recommend an aggressive bent to your play here. Okay, sure. Good punish on that. Hello, Tubby. Very dead Cagliostro. We like to see it. Brick secretly the best Eustace. That's me. That cat got robbed there. Nope. Outplayed. Unfortunately. Abare close H. I want to see Brick on the zoning. My Eustace had 100% win rate when I did it for Lunalu. You know, literally unwinnable. Okay, good job clearing the traps on Cag. That's important. Again, lots of the throw bait, right? Okay. Plus on block, sure. There you go. Nice. I was like, I'm waiting for when this throw shows up. There. Okay, nice. This is good. This is good. Double throw, triple throw, penta throw. Oh, wait, this punish you? Yeah, it does. Interesting. Super. I didn't think about that. Interesting way to do that. Could have thrown again, possibly. So that's how you punish it? Yeah, I didn't think about that one before. I didn't know how to deal with Eustace just run up DPing on the U grenade there. Yeah, so yeah, you just got air unblockables. Gotta be careful, I guess, air blocking anything against Cag there. Screw it, dump meter SBA. I mean, why not? Yeah. He spent 50 on the grenade, so you might as well. Yeah, like this move sure does come out a lot. Ow. Okay. I assume this might be the knowledge check you're talking about, but we say like you rely on knowledge checks too much. It might be this might be what you're referring to, is because again we saw the replay with Kyo, for example, where they didn't really know what to do about that throw bait. They kept mashing into it and dying, right? Hey, what's going on, Salt? Hello. Glad to have you on the stream. But again, people are just gonna like people can punish if people can punish that that you Rekka follow up, or if they just block it and they don't panic too much, right? Then yeah, it seems to be a little bit of a slight problem in how you're running your pressure overall here. Now Rekka U was the main knowledge check I used to use. Yeah. There's like a lot of it coming out right now. Oh yeah, that is a punish. Yeah. You can't spot dodge the rock like that. Gets a guaranteed U spear on you. That's all relatively fine though. I think I'm definitely seeing the general pattern here as far as offense anyway. On defense, I think for the most part, you know, your defense isn't that bad. Right? Your defense, like, do you say pressure / defense help? I feel like your defense isn't that bad. You're actually quite patient. You're brave countering, things like this. It's, you know, some things are like knowledge checks, which is fine. But it's mostly an offense problem, I think. You don't get any, like, value out of your turns a lot of the time because of the way you structure your pressure. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess. I mean, I'm gonna keep an eye on something here because I have some thoughts. Yeah. like the general, like the baseline structure of the pressure is interesting, right? Because like, I don't know, like you can always just like, there's like a baseline mind game involving, you know, basically throw teching in this game, right? And you're an S++ in this replay, so like, you know, you're definitely far enough along that you should be playing around this essentially. Like there's a baseline mind game revolving around beating mashing and delay teching, right? So like, you know, close L should be the starter of a lot of your pressure, and not like the Rekka necessarily. I got working on new level 1. Yeah, your level 1 is like very special move based, right? But like realistically, every character in the game pretty much can have a level 1 offensive flowchart that is, you know, plus button into some, like plus button to something. 6XL into either frame trap or throw or shimmy, right? Or delay close H. And then just rotating those options. And like, and then you work in your specific character's options from there, right? Like instead of your throw bait being shimmy, it can be the Eureka. I think you're focusing too much on like specific Eustace pressure options here, and not like just like the honestly quite strong universal pressure that everyone has access to in the video game. I mean, good conversions, obviously. No problem on the combos there. What in the world? Okay, sure. They tried to mash on the Raging Strike, I suppose. I've never really thought about it like that. Yeah, so that is the thing, right? Again, like there is a universal pressure structure in this game, and it once everyone knows enough about how offense and defense works, you know what I mean? It comes down to delay teching, and at a higher level fuzzy mashing too, like earlier to like actually beat the gaps, but it comes down to beating delay teching, because throw is both very strong in this game, but throw teching is also very strong in this game. But there is no safe universal way to throw tech. Teching with the throw button is vulnerable to shimmies, teching with the strike button is vulnerable to delay close H, right? So, just like that very basic rock, paper, scissors mix is very good for the offensive player. Like if you close L into just thing, close L into throw, close L into shimmy, close L into close H, close L into, you know, whatever special throw bait you have. I gotta go, I'll be watching this back later. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, so like that universal offensive structure is like, that should be where you start on every character, and then you go, all right, but where do my character's unique options fit into this, right? Ag on screen here is a great example, right? If I want to throw bait, I don't run up and backdash, I run up and then J2 to H like that, right? That's one of the best throw baits in the entire game. But again, the basic idea of your offense is consisting of, you know, plus button into either another plus button, staggered pressure, or into a throw bait, and then there's like, you know, 6 different kinds of throw baits based on how they're teching, right? Sure, interesting. Like this very much is, especially with the guard button being a thing and like real mix being so rare in this game, this really is strike throw fantasy versus, right? And if you want to learn how to get good at offense in this game, you have to get good at strike throw. Every character in the game plays strike throw. Like the ones that don't either pay incredibly heavily for that privilege, or they're pre-patch Nier and they're broken, right? Like the characters who have like real honest to God mix in this game, even the characters that don't do sometimes, true, yeah, but like the characters that have real honest to God 50-50 mix in this game pay for it so heavily, because like, you know who they are? It's characters like Ladiva, like Fairy, right? Like Zeta, but Zeta's a problem. They made a mistake with Zeta. Right, they fucked up with Zeta, that's fine. Like, but for the most part, this game is not designed. UL, yeah, like UL gets 50-50 mix, and what she gets out of it is basically literally nothing off gap. Grim, again, Grim's like 50-50 is. There are some examples of characters that are, you know, in theory, Grim should pay for his 50-50 by needing a lot of setup to get there. But Grim's setup is the easiest setup to get in the entire game, right? You can get a setup mid-combo with the UCL placement. So, again, yeah, like, there are some, but universally, again, the characters, either characters that have like actual, real, unreactable mix in this game, either pay for it very heavily, or there's a little bit of a mistake, right? Or there's a slight balance mistake that was made. And usually, by the way, those characters who get to have real mix in this game and don't pay for it dearly, instantly rocket up to top tier, right? Because they break the way the offense in this game is designed on such a fundamental level that the game is not really designed to stop them, right? But outside of those examples, 95% of the cast, you know, from your Grans to your Siegfrieds to your Cagliostros to your Seoxes to your Lancelots to your Vasaragas, everybody is essentially just playing strike throw RPS, right? Odiva top tier confirmed. Again, Leneva pays for that privilege of having real mix incredibly heavily, right? But she has real mix, it's true. Anyways, the main offensive problem here, I think, right? Again, defense, I think is actually not bad. Your defense, you're relatively patient, you're brave countering, right? You're like, you're teching, I think mostly, if I remember correctly, I think you were teching mostly with the throw button. Maybe like you want to switch up your techs a little bit between strike and throw. You can react to Grimm's 50-50. It definitely looks that way to me, but I haven't been in the situation enough times to like really tell. It's still a little too stupid though, I think. I think it's a little too dumb. But maybe. It's like right on the verge. But yes, besides those like outliers, the game is designed around strike throw. And the way strike throw manifests in this game is that you can tech with the throw button or you can tech with the strike button. Those two techs have different strengths and weaknesses. The throw button is, in general, it is a better tech. You don't lose health and you're even on block afterwards instead of -6 on block, which is what the red tech, if you tech with a strike button, is, right? So, I think he's talking about the, you know, the one after the U stance, the U seal placement? Like when Grim gets an air combo on you in the corner, Faith, and you're like off screen, and he's like setting up the thing where like he goes high-low. That's what he's talking about. That one I think is like maybe borderline reactable. But yeah, no, the fuzzy different thing. Yeah, he's talking about the U trap setup thing where he's off screen and you just like fall down. You notice he's gonna do high or low. Anyway. But yeah, so strike throw is the strike tech is worse in the sense that it is you're -6 and you take damage, but it's much safer to shimmies because you tech with a button that has like, you tech with a 2L or something. It has way less recovery than a throw. So again, shimmy beats throw tech, delayed close H beats strike tech. That's kind of like the baseline way the offense is designed in this game, right? And then obviously you have frame traps. You can get there's lots of plus frame access for every character in this game. So you have frame traps like 6XL into close L or close M or something, depending on who you are, right? Or you can stagger pressure to get just infinite plus frames. 6XL into 6XL into close L into 6XL into things like that. There'll be gaps there, but again, people are worried to mash on those gaps because of the frame traps. That's where there's OSs for that too. There's fuzzy mashing, but then switching up your timing mess up the fuzzy mash, right? So again, the basic offensive structure of this game is entirely built around, bread and butter strike throw. And if you are not playing that game baseline, you're doing something wrong. Start with that very basic idea of I get some plus button, 6XL from distance or close L from up close for most characters, and then I go into either a throw, I go into, see you later, got geefing to do, I don't want to absorb too much and can't learn. Yeah, see you, Salt, have fun, enjoy your geefing. But yeah, either you get plus frames into either close H or shimmy or throw. And then you can be like, okay, I'm Eustace, I have my, my Eureka throw bait. How do I work that in? Or I have my JU throw bait. How do I work that in? Or I have my H grenade. How do I work that in? My own like special pressure, right? But you are starting here, Ash, with you are fully skipping like the fundamental universal offense that everyone else does, and you are going to just Eustace stuff. You're only using special moves and pressure, and you're only using like U grenade on Oki, basically. Those are strong options, but if you're building on sand, you are building an offensive game plan with no fundamentals at all. So that's why it feels like you almost never hit anybody in this entire replay review unless they get like mixed off U grenades or unless you throw them. Every now and then, right, you do suddenly like you do start just throwing people, and that's where it works. But again, like I mentioned earlier, your ratio of throw to like Rekka throw bait is unironically 10-1 or something. You did like 3 or 4 throws per match and like 30 of the U Rekka follow-up. That's not the right ratio. If anything, the other way around is exactly correct. It'd be closer to correct anyway. Going like, 30 throws to 4 throw baits, that's what we're talking about. 5L into tick throw or 5L into frame trap is the foundation. Yes. Yeah, 5L into tick throw or frame trap or throw baits. But yes. That is the universal foundation of offense for 95% of the roster. Is plus or 6XL works as well, right? 5L or 6XL into frame trap, tick throw, or throw baits. And that, by the way, just baseline is a very scary thing for the defender to deal with. That already is very offensive favored, that RPS right there. But yeah, again, I think that's the primary thing here, I'd say. And I know I've been repeating this a lot. I've said the same thing over and over. You only spam throw bait if you're playing Uno. Any other character doesn't work. If you have a plus on block throw bait that like keeps you in the opponent's face, sure, yeah, fair enough. But even then, with Uno, you'll get more reward out of spamming throw baits if they're actually scared of the throw, right? Again, there are certainly, yeah, specialist characters that are very, very good at baiting throw. But with Uno, you'll get more value out of that throw baits if they're actually afraid of being thrown. So you still want to throw a lot more. Or at least you want to throw a decent amount anyway. Maybe not more than you throw baits with Uno, but still, you want to throw a decent bit still. Again, I know I'm repeating the same sentence over and over again, but I think it's a very important thing, and it applies to, like, it's not a character thing at all. It's, like, one of the most important offensive fundamentals in the entire game. So I'm going to say it one more time. Bear with me, okay? I'm going to say it one more time. I'm trying to say it as succinctly as I can, because I've been kind of going back and forth and getting distracted and stuff. Again, one last time. The universal offensive structure of this video game is plus frames into frame trap, into tick throw, or into throw bait. And there are universal options that every single character has access to here, aka like close L, close M, even if your close H is super slow. But like close L, close H for frame traps, or 6XL, close M for frame traps, right? Close L or 6XL into, like, you know, run up backdash for a shimmy, or run up delayed close H for another kind of throw bait, and obviously, like, you know, plus frame into run up throw. Every character in the game, even the ones who don't have to, can do this, and that's what the offense is built on. And then from there, you add different layers of, okay, I have my own special throw bait, or my own special BC bait, or my own special, like, command grab instead of a regular throw, things like this. But everybody should start at that layer 1, and then build on that from there, based on how your exact character should run their offense, right? If you are an exception to this, you still aren't. Even Grimnir does close L, close H. Even Grimnir does close L, run up throw. Right? Even Zeta, even pre-patch Nier, in this very video, does close L, close H. The character who needs to interact with the basic offensive structures of the game, the least, is pre-patch Nier. And even pre-patch Nier will just close L and tick throw you sometimes, or close L and close H you sometimes, right? She has a real looping 50-50, and yet, even Nier ran basic strike throw every now and then. So just keep that in mind, and if you're not doing that, you are doing something wrong on your offense. Okay? Okay, cool. That is going to do it for this replay review, I think. I want to really just hammer that home, because I think it's a very important concept. But Ash, I mean, again, your defense, I think, was, you say pressure and defense? Your defense was not bad, I don't think. Your defense is fine. Maybe like, again, a little bit of knowledge checking of, like, I don't know how to defend against this exact option from this exact character. That's fine. You'll pick that up with time. Yeah. We are going to do some Vasaraga fun content in a second, but first, let me send the VOD watchers on their way. So hi, VOD watchers. Hi, hope you had a good time with the video. If you did, you know what it is, any kind of like, subscribes, comments, bells, all of that good stuff helps out a lot. So if you want to leave those, I'd appreciate it. I also stream every day from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, except Friday. So if you want to come by and hang out on YouTube or Twitch, please do so. If you don't want to get the videos like 2 weeks, delayed, so you can come by and hang out. I also have a Discord if you want to post replays. Even if I take 2 months to get to them, others will get to them faster than I will, and they'll be very helpful. It's also a good place to just learn about the game, make friends, have a nice community around you, all that. So do join, but if you do join, be nice, or I'll shoot you in the head in Minecraft, most importantly. Hope you had a good time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. Yeah, fun idea. Definitely good to review the basic offensive structures of this game every now and then. Good thing for me to remember, too, sometimes. You can get lost in the sauce on grapplers, certainly, forgetting the basics. But yeah, having a lot of fun with Granblue. Gonna be a lot more coming your way, and until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace!